Hey everyone! So I'm gonna give it like just a couple seconds for people to jump on, and I'm doing the live from my computer directly, which sometimes looks a little crazy and can get like, like it looks digitally off. So hopefully it looks okay. I'm actually gonna go pop over into the Champions page on my phone and make sure that it's looking all right. All right, it looks like you guys can see me. All right, awesome. So yesterday, Matthewson asked me if I would jump in here and talk to you guys a little bit about what I'm doing to take advantage of the November to Remember promo, and of just kind of making sure that we do an amazing job on our teams of helping everybody meet Success Club and really pushing forward in November, which can be kind of a tricky month with the holidays and things like that. So I first wanted to talk about, I've been in the 80-day obsession test group, right? So my focus has been like 100% on the 80-day obsession test group and doing that program. And then with a little obsessed coming out, paying attention to that, and I was at leadership. So my attention's been everywhere except for like on double time and a November to Remember. And the reason I'm sharing that with you is because that means it's not too late, right? So like if my attention was over here, but now it's right here and I'm still doing a good job with this and teaching my team to as well, that means you can too. So here are a few things that we're doing. So one of the things that I noticed is that tip number one is define your audience. Because one of the things that I realized is that I don't have any kids, right? And many of my team members, most of my team also doesn't have kids. So it was being marketed as this family thing, and then my team felt disconnected from Double Time because they were like, well, I don't have kids, so I don't know how to market this to a family. But the thing is that, I just remember back to 22-minute hardcore where they had the Battle Buddies workout, and my husband and I laughing our faces off doing this workout together because it was a partner workout and it was so much fun. So rethink about it in your own mind as a partner workout if you don't have children, rather than a family-driven, program. And it's fine that it's a family-driven program too. If you have kids, by all means, go do this with your kids. Like, that's perfect. But if you're somebody like my team or me who doesn't have children and you felt like a little disconnected from it, here's how you connect. You can do this with other family members, of course. You can do this with nephews or nieces. You can invite your bestie over and just do a workout with them. You can do a workout with your husband or your spouse or your partner. You can have your team over, do a little team event and all get together and do this Double Time workout together. So, and then talk about it. Talk about who you're working out with and why that was fun. So that was one thing. So define your audience. Your audience may not be families. Your brand might be slightly different, and that's okay. You can still promote and market Double Time because believe me, it's still going to be super duper fun. And if people realize that they can do a workout together that's going to feel like it's fun, that's going to feel like maybe they're involved in sort of like a team sport or something instead of just sweating in front of their TV and feeling like they're dying and that stuff isn't their jam, then they're going to get on board, right? Number two, obviously you guys know this, post to social, okay? So post to Facebook Live. At Leadership, we all just learned that when you post to Facebook Live, you're going to get 1,000 to 1,500% more views on what you're posting. So do a Facebook Live of you working out with your partner. Instagram stories, guys, you can hit the hands-free and you can go live on there as well. Or you can just do the hands-free and do 15-second clips of you and your buddy working out together. And so you want to make sure that you're laughing and you're having fun and you're sharing about what you're doing. So it's not just throw up a post like this is available for you. It's throw up this post and talk about the workout. Did you sweat more than you thought that you would? Was it harder than you thought it would be? Was it more fun than any workout that you've ever done? What was different about it? Talk about who it could benefit, in your posts and in your videos. And then I just wanted to add this extra little thing. Put hashtags, especially if you're using Instagram, but hashtags that are going to attract the people that you want. So don't just put hashtag Double Time, hashtag partner workout. Instead, get creative. So if you're spouse and you do the workout at night, put hashtag date night. Or, you know, maybe you are doing it as a family and you put hashtag families that play together, or hashtag couples who sweat. Like, get creative with it. Maybe if you invited your team over, you'd say hashtag team bonding. So whatever that is, you know, get creative with your hashtags and make a little cluster for them if you're putting them on Instagram so people can see those. And you can also put those hashtags on your Instagram stories as well, so people can see you doing this super duper fun workout that you're not just posting and ditching, you're posting and talking about. You can also use your Instagram story and point to the post that you made on Instagram or Facebook about what you're doing, and sort of use your social to really expand and get this out there to other people. Now, when you're having conversations with people, this is my number 3 tip, is add value. So I know that with the double time challenge pack, they're not getting the containers. So if you're talking to somebody and nutrition is really something that they need help with, or their partner needs help with, or their family needs help with, make sure that you offer them the containers. Guys, as a coach, it costs us like $7.50 to purchase those containers. And so if you're saying, dude, you get this challenge pack where you get access to Beachbody On Demand all year long in every program we've ever created. You also get Shakeology for 30 days, the Shakeology Shaker Cup. You're going to get the really fun double time ball. You're going to get all of this stuff. And I will go ahead and I'm going to add a little extra value on there for you. And I will send you the Fixate containers. And people are like, duh. And also, you know, you could set them up with double time just as their all access pack, and that's going to help you with your November to Remember promo that you have going on. Number 4, create a group, like sort of like a brag group or like a competition group. So we have so many training groups out there, you guys, and people get so sick of training groups. I mean, I'm sick of training groups and like push groups and all of that. So instead, create a brag group or like a competition group, and then take all of the people in your downline who are paired up and part of the November to Remember promo, and have those teams get into that group with you. And then just like you can offer incentives for, you know, the team that wins. So maybe they don't win the entire November to Remember, but maybe in your group they do. So maybe it's letting them feel like there's a smaller win in there that they can actually achieve and go for. So they'll push a little bit harder. So they're competing against their other team members, which helps with bonding, makes it more fun. And then encourage them to share. So if they just signed a challenge pack, you know, to who? Who had they been talking to? How did they start that conversation? Was it from a post? What posts for them have been working really well? Did they get over an objection? Share that objection right in that page. So you can get in there and you can be like, yo, I just signed 2 people up with a double time challenge pack, and this one came from this post and this one came from this conversation and actually gave me this objection, and here's how I got over it. So you're encouraging everybody else in there and teaching them at the same time that you're celebrating. And it creates that competitive nature, and it gives them some wins and just helps them feel part of things. So I'm doing that. And then my number 5 tip is keep it fun. So for my team, we've put together a bingo board, and I will go ahead and I will share in the comments here afterwards. If I don't right away, just somebody remind me. But I created a bingo board, and essentially it's giving them tips on each piece of the board for something to do that will help them not only get into Success Club, but also get a double time sale out there and do something that maybe is out of their comfort zone, like going live on their page or putting up an Instagram story. Maybe it's something like listen to the National Wake Up Call and share on the team page about, you know, something that you took away from that. And maybe it's get on a team call. So it's really just incentivizing people for doing action items in their business. And it's making it, again, really fun and slightly competitive, because that's what my people like. I'm somebody who loves gifts, and I'm somebody who's competitive. So those are the people that I've attracted into my business, and that's what really helps them. So if they win the entire bingo board, whoever gets the most bingos is going to get a prize. For me, I choose either a team necklace that you can make on like Etsy, or I go and I love the Brian Anthony necklaces. They're like pretty cheap. They're under $50. They're super adorable. So I'll get something like that from them that says like squad or like tribe or something like that. And then for the other one, so I'll give like 2 or 3 other prizes out too. So like maybe it's a team mug, or maybe it's just like, our team's Project Fearless. So maybe it's a Project Fearless shaker cup, something that's cheap and easy, but like people love gifts, you guys. Like that's why when they go to trade shows and stuff, they pick up the pens and like the weird little spongy balls and stuff like that. It's cheap, it's easy, but it makes it fun and they like it. So we're going with the bingo board. It incentivizes them for taking action in their business. It encourages them to make Success Club, and then it adds that fun thing and it gives you some incentives. So those are the 5 things that I am doing with my team. They seem to be really loving it. I'm seeing people pop up on the SC boards already because of it. And so if you haven't been fully focused on double time, or you think that double time isn't for your audience, these are my tips for you. There's still time to reconnect with this promo. There's still time to figure it out, to post to social, to brand it to your audience, offer added value for those incentives for people who are like, oh, I just don't know yet. I mean, doing those things, creating a group where you can share what you're doing that's working successfully for you and your team, and then making it fun. So I hope that helps you guys. I hope you're enjoying your Thursday, and I'll see you in the boards.